Okay, so before you can use VSTShell with Pro Tools, first you have to register it as a Rewire client on your system. In order to do that, first of all you open the audio status window, go to the audio driver menu and select AD Rewire. It's then just a matter of turning the DSP on, and that should register it on your system. You can then close VSTShell down. You should only have to do this once and then it should be registered on your system. If however this fails, and it does sometimes, there's a workaround which you'll find at the end of the README file. Thereafter, the important thing to remember is that you should always open Pro Tools first. So open Pro Tools, you can then open VSTShell, open the DSP status window and make sure that AD Rewire is selected and turn the DSP on. You can then create an instrument track. I've created 4 here. Go to the instrument menu and you should find in your instrument menu VSTShell. Now I'm still working with it as a max patch, so I'm selecting max 6 here, but you will find VSTShell in your menu. By default, the outputs from VSTShell are Rewire channels 1 and 2. So if I just turn these others off a second, let's turn the arpeggiator on. And you can see that's coming into the first instrument track of Pro Tools there on channels 1 and 2. If you then want to have several instruments coming in on different channels, what you need to do is to set the outputs on VSTShell. So you can see I've set this to channels 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Back in Pro Tools, you would open these other ones and change them. So here we've got, let's just open that up. This is set to, well, it says max 6, but yours would say VSTShell 1 and 2. If I select the next one, I've changed that to 3 and 4, so basically you'd click on this and select channels 3 and 4 there, channels 5 and 6 there, and 7 and 8 there. So these are now going to separate channels in Pro Tools. So if we set up, I'll connect these all up now, set them all to the arpeggiator, enter some notes, and you'll see they're all coming in on separate Rewire channels there into the different instrument tracks. Let's turn that off. The other thing that you can do at the moment, this is using its own internal transport for the arpeggiator. If you want to slave it to Pro Tools, then you will change the sync up here to Rewire. You'll now notice that if I turn it on, click a couple of keys, nothing happens. But if I go to Pro Tools and start the transport, and to record in Pro Tools, you'll need to set up another audio channel. So here's one I made earlier, and to take the output, so if I want to record this first VST instrument, assign the output to a bus, so assign that to 3 and 4, and then in this new audio track assign its input to bus 3 and 4. I can now record it, enable that, and if I record enable up here and hit play, there's your audio recorded into there.